Hello and welcome to another video by Johnny IELTS. So today, Miss Trúc is going to do her regular speaking practice. And by the way, I just reinstalled Win 11, so probably there's going to be something missing. But yeah. All right, anyway, let's start with part one first. Okay. Okay, Miss Trúc, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Right. Okay, let's try small. Okay, let's try small business. 50 small businesses. So, do you know many small businesses where you live?
Mhm. Uh, I think I don't know much about small businesses where I live. Uh, because my neighborhood is quite not really suitable for business. You
Hmm.
know, it's
So basically, there's not many people living there or something.
um I think because my neighborhood is quite um, it's quite it's not there are not many people that runs a business in my in my area,
Mm,
and I th- in my opinion, there are some small business that are running their business don't have many customers
that
these
sounds really
days.
bad.
Yes,
That sounds abysmal, really bad.
and my roast is quite far away from the main roast, so it's not many people coming,
There
and
are there are not many people
uh,
coming.
there are not many people coming, so their business is not are not really good. I think
Okay. Their businesses are not very good, I see. So, do you prefer buying things in big companies or small businesses? I mean, it depends on what items, right? What kind of item, isn't it?
yes, it's I prefer buying things in these companies
Hmm.
than small businesses because I think the brands that big companies build for many years that show their mm,
Reputation, right?
yes, yes their reputations and make their items become more reliable
Yes,
and
their items are reliable. Okay, so oh my God, just don't correct it, please. Reliable. So it's basically they're very reliable and this won't be any problem, right?
and if any problems happens, I can easily connect to their customer care
Hmm.
of their
No, no, it's
companies.
just connect something. Không có connect to
It
nha. I can just
connect
connect their customer care.
their customer care
All
to
right.
solve my problems easier than I think it's easier than a small business.
I agree. Okay, so basically, have you ever worked in small businesses?
Yes, I used to work in a small business um, I- in a years, I think, before they bankrupt.
They probably
Bec-
become bankrupt. Oh my God.
yeah, luckily because the COVID-19, many small business go went bankrupt. You know?
They become it before they went bankrupt, I think. Went bankrupt, okay? Before they went bankrupt
Yes,
due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, bad things happen,
And you,
Nothing we can do.
yes, it is an disadvantage when you when people work for a small company because their budget is not uh, enough to help them come to help them overcome periods of no profits.
To help them overcome a period of no profit. Very good. So, have you ever thought about starting your own business? It's not an easy thing, especially in this tough economy.
Oh, uh, I have talked about starting my own business. Um, Sometimes when I feel tired, when
Mm.
I when I work from my companies, and sometimes when I feel uh, discouraged, when
Discourage,
I have
discourage,
yes
discourage.
courage, when I have to do a lot of work, even not my duty, and have no more bonus or some things to encourage my effort.
To encourage your effort, I see. Well, and
But
it's
it's
also a very risky thing to start your own business too.
yes, but it's not easy to start a depot or business.
I have
You have
personally known friends who started their own business and they went bankrupt, and worse, they had to go in hiding because they owe people a lot of money. They owe people a lot of money. So
yes,
it's a
it's
really risky business. It's a really risky thing to start your own business now, I think. It's not as profitable. It's not that profitable to begin with. And people just think that they will make a lot of money, but the problem is the competition. The competition is just so fierce these days, fierce competition. And because of that, I have personally seen a lot of people I know, they went bankrupt. And worse, they have to go into hiding, very, very bad. Đúng nghĩa luôn á, phải đi trốn á. Okay, so it's not a very easy thing to start your own business. And people keep telling me, why don't you open your own business? I was like, what do you mean? You know,
yes, not everyone can do that.
oh, people, they dream a lot, right? But they are not very realistic, to be honest with you. A lot of people, they are not realistic. They think that life is easy like that. You can just open a business and make lots of money. It's a dream. It's a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream. It means it is an unattainable thing. Nó là một cái thứ không thể đạt được. It's an unattainable thing. All right. Anyway, so let's go to part two, shall we? My throat is not very good, as you can see. Um, let's try something. Okay, let's try 159. This is the last topic I put in there. Okay, so describe an environmentally friendly technology that you know of. Miêu tả một công nghệ thân thiện với môi trường mà bạn biết. So you can talk about solar power, solar power. You can talk about solar panel. You can talk about like even like trash collections, sự thu gom rác. But you should basically talk about like how they collect the trash, to be environmentally friendly, or there could be a low tech, it could be low tech or high tech. Like for example, in Vietnam, before the introduction of plastics, people used to wrap their food with banana leaves, right?
Yes.
Trước khi mà người
Ah,
ta
I know this.
people used to wrap their food with banana leaves and other kind of big leaves, but it works. Of course, it works, but it's actually a low-tech, environmentally friendly technology. Nó một cái công nghệ rất là thấp nhưng mà nó lại thân thiện môi trường nha. They didn't talk about like it has to be high tech, you know. It doesn't have to be high tech. Now, you should say what technology it is, how it is friendly to the environment, when and where you knew about it, and how you feel about it. Okay. And then you have part 3 here. Do you think the development of green technology is progressing fast enough? It means that after so many years, do you see that people have come up with like better technology to help save the environment, to be more environmentally friendly? Have you seen that throughout the years? This is up to you, actually, how you see it. Now, you can give some examples. Like green technology, people have always been talking about. It's basically wind farms, wind power. People talk about like what's it called? Wave power, năng lượng sóng, wave power that we can harness, harness. And then people talk a lot about like about nuclear power. Of course, people always talk about like how bad it is if there's an accident. But nuclear power, I do believe, is a very green technology. That's why Vietnam is trying to develop one nuclear power plant in Ninh Thuận. In Ninh Thuận, is it a province, right? No, it's not a province.
Mhm. Yes, it's a robbery.
Right, okay, it's a province. Nó là một tỉnh, tỉnh Ninh Thuận. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we're trying it so that within 5 years, we can open a nuclear power plant in Ninh Thuận. So that would help. That would help a lot with the electricity shortage in Vietnam. The problem, the electricity shortage, or the lack of electricity, sự thiếu hụt điện. We definitely need nuclear power plant in order to to develop to be a better, more developed country, you know. But think about, do they progress fast enough? This is the main focus of the question. Tập trung chính câu này nó tập trung vào chuyện là có tiến triển lên, có tiến bộ nhanh đủ không? Có phát triển đủ nhanh không? How can technology help combat environmental issues? So you should talk about environmental issues, okay? And then how technology help with that. Second, like think about, for example, pollution. Any kind of pollution. It can be from environmental issues. What was it called? The microplastic, you know, microplastics problem. The microplastic problem. Vấn đề về vi nhựa. And also think about environmental issues such as natural disaster. Những cái thảm họa môi trường xem. Think about that. Do we have any technology? Natural disasters can include like fire, forest fire, you know, cháy rừng, forest fire, flooding, droughts. Have we been able to combat droughts or landslide, lở đất? Have we been able to deal with those things? And how have we been dealing with those things? Look at Japan, they are the one who suffer a lot from earthquakes every year, every month you can have earthquakes. So they have to build houses that can withstand the earthquakes, or they have to build like structures that can withstand those earthquakes, and also earthquakes produce landslides, and there could be flood as well after the earthquakes. Có thể là sau cái earthquake nó còn lở đất, rồi nó còn lụt lội nữa nha, có thể nha. Okay, so think about those technology. How can it help combat environmental issues? And then what role do individuals and businesses play in promoting sustainability? You know the word sustainable. Sustainable mang tính vững bền. So mang tính vững bền. So it means that it's environmentally friendly. Làm thế nào những cá nhân và những doanh nghiệp đóng vai trò thế nào trong chuyện mà bổ trợ, tăng cường hoặc là củng cố cái tính bền vững hoặc là thân thiện môi trường. So think about what's it called? Phân loại rác. Like trash collections, we have to organize them into different category. Hạng mục á, chia rác thành nhiều hạng mục. You have to split, you have to separate. You have to separate trash into different groups or categories before you throw them away, And think about, okay, individuals can help in promoting for sustainability. Think about the fact that these days, many products, they are not made to last, Nhiều sản phẩm này đã được làm ra giống như hàng mã vậy đó, 1-2 năm mà hư. They're not made to last. And of course, if individuals keep buying cheap products, there will be so many oceans of trash. There will be so many landfills. Những bãi rác. There will be so many landfills, and we would be swimming in trash soon. Giống như bơi trong rác luôn á. We would be swimming in trash soon if we don't act as individuals, Cứ mua xong rồi dục, cứ mua xong dục những cái đồ mà nó không có last nổi. Just keep buying. The people just keep buying cheap things, And then, of course, that helped destroy the environment very quickly. Okay, how about as businesses? Of course, businesses are the one who sell these products to people, isn't it? So you have to think about their role as well. Phải nghĩ về cái vai trò của họ nữa. And then next question, what are the most promising green technologies available today? It's a hard question. Ngày nay có sẵn có những cái công nghệ xanh nào mà hứa hẹn không? Well, this one you have to read a lot to know. Think about, of course, solar panel. It's still a very good green technology. It's quite promising. Electric car, for example, electric motorbikes. Think about that. And also think about the fact that we are trying to find ways to destroy plastics. Worms that can consume plastics, Những cái loại mà sâu bọ mà nó có thể tiêu hóa được plastics có nha. Worm that can consume plastics. There are worms like that. But the problem is there are just so many plastics, so much plastic in our oceans and in our landfills and everywhere, Nhựa nó có khắp nơi luôn á, gần như không thể mà có đủ lượng để mà nó tiêu hủy được đủ cái plastics đó. Think about those things. Now, and how do government policies influence the adoption of environmentally friendly technologies? Làm thế nào những cái chính sách của chính quyền ảnh hưởng đến cái sự mà đưa vào hoặc là sự du nhập hoặc là cái sự mà thực hiện những cái công nghệ thân thiện môi trường? This is a very hard question, right? Because you have to know about government policies. So they force the companies to adopt new technologies that are environmentally friendly. They force different companies through like tax, tax, of course, through the tax. And sometimes they do, like for example, if companies adopt new environmentally friendly technologies, they would receive, let's say, a reduction in tax. A reduction in tax, một cái sự giảm thuế nha, a reduction in tax. Maybe there would be other policies, like for example, công ty giống như là chính phủ sẽ cho những công ty nào công nghệ mà thân thiện môi trường nó thắng thầu chẳng hạn. Cái chữ thầu là gì tôi quên mất tiêu rồi. I forgot the word. Contractor, nhà thầu, contractor, nhà thầu. So to win a contract, oh yeah, to win a contract, if like government can actually let companies that adopted environmentally friendly technologies to win contracts better or easier, you know? That could be one good policy I can think of. Or some kind of benefits that the government can give to these companies. Or the government can actually force individuals to change to adopt the environmentally friendly technologies. Ví dụ như cấm bắp củi, cấm không cho xài mấy cái đốt đốt á. Like for example, the government can ban individuals from using coal to cook, for example. Ban people from using coal to cook, because of course those are dangerous. These are cheap, but it's dangerous for your health and for your life if it burns. Thực sự là than đá các thứ thì là nó vẫn là những cái mà ngày xưa ta vẫn xài mà. Nhưng mà nó gây hại môi trường, yes. It's just one way I can propose, but a lot of people can say, no, it doesn't work, something like that. Or government can tax. Basically, they can tax the number of vehicles per family, per family, giống như một hộ gia đình đi. Bây giờ cái số lượng vehicles, số lượng phương tiện trên một gia đình đi, mà nó quá nhiều là phải tax, phải nhiều hơn chẳng hạn. They can tax the number of vehicles per family. Đóng ví dụ như là áp thuế cái số lượng vehicles trên một gia đình chẳng hạn. Or they can force, or they can encourage. They can encourage the adoption of newer technology in families. Có thể khuyến khích là con người ta sử dụng những cái mà nó thân thiện, xanh hơn môi trường nha. Like for example, they need to use bicycle more, for example. Bây giờ thời xe đạp chẳng hạn. Okay. All right, you have some time to think about this topic, please. It's a hard one. Okay, so Mr. Please describe an environmentally friendly technology that you know of, please.
I could, I would like to introduce solar energies, a type of green technology that is becoming increasingly popular in many countries around the world.
Mhm.
Solar energy provides electricity for productions and human activities without using non-renewable fossils or minerals resources. Instead, its energies so it use solar energies, which is environmentally friendly because it does not emit harmful gases and
Gases. It does
release
not release harmful gases.
it does not release harmful gases that leads to pollut- pollution.
Mhm. Yes.
Pollution. Yes, these technologies has long been applied in Western countries where there is a lack of mineral resources and
Mm-hmm.
water. I learned about this technology through news and media when I was in schools.
Mm-hmm.
I think this technology is amazing, and the company I work now also applies it to solar panels
Mm-hmm.
installed on the factory roof to consume solar energies
Okay. What do you say? What else do you say?
to
Hello. Okay.
generate solar energy.
Yes. All right. Okay. So, do you think the development of green technology is progressing fast enough, or we need to find a way to help science to maybe have more funding for scientific research, maybe?
I believe that green technology has been developing significantly recently, with many inventions coming from scientists as well as ordinary people who
Okay.
concern about the environment. However, these projects still do not keep up with the environmental challenges we are facing. There are many reasons for this, besides the fact that the environment has been severely damaged. The environments are still in the early stage of development, complex and not yet widely accessible in many places. And because of this reason, I think that the governments of many countries should consider more about their budgets for environmental uh, investment, uh, especially in green technologies that will
Encourage.
many encourage more and more scientists and people uh, who are ability who have ability to uh, to create more
Mhm.
inventions that have uh, that have environment that have in solving environmental
Issues is in solving
issues
environmental issues is.
in solving in environmental issues.
Mhm. Okay. So how can technology help combat environmental issues is?
In I think that technologies can play uh, an important role in combating environmental issues by providing innovative solutions to reduce pollutions uh, and mitigate the effects of climate change.
Mhm.
Um, Thanks to renewable energy technology such as solar power, wind power,
Mhm.
and some and many energies that that are friendly with environment. They can help um, reduce uh, the the quantity of um, minerals
Mineral.
that people
Minerals.
minerals um, that people use to generate energies, not such as nowadays.
Okay.
Mm, because many war wars in the world happens because they fight for the rights of using mm, minerals such as fossils, oils, and that make the world become unsafe for many people.
Okay.
Besides that,
Yes.
yes, besides that, um, I think about recycling is a wonderful methods that are applied uh, commonly nowadays. It's easy for many people to recycle their unused items that have reduced a large amounts of waste that's released, and this really help uh, protect environment.
Mhm. Of course it does. Okay, so what role do individuals and businesses play in promoting sustainability? Let's split into two, okay? First thing, let's talk about individuals. What role do individuals play in promoting sustainability? Let's try that. As a citizen, as worker, as a student, for example, what can they do? What role do they play in helping us to be more environmentally friendly or more sustainable, to live more sustainably, để sống một cách mà nó vững bền lâu dài hơn, thân thiện môi trường hơn. To live sustainably. Okay, let's talk first about individuals, okay? And then we can go on to businesses.
In my opinion, I think the role of individuals and businesses are important uh, equally. They for individuals, people should mm, reduce re, reduce mm, some uh, uh reduce items that they buy just for uh, their habits or their uh, 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 or something that they just want to buy with our with our being necessaries. I think this will help minimize waste by throwing items that people don't use anymore. Besides that, um, people should change their habit in using energies,
Mhm.
just as uh, such as start to use renewable energies. They
Okay.
can, yes, um, people can use solar panels,
Panels. Solar panels.
solar
Panels.
panels, uh,
Panel. No, no, no. I'm sure mà. Panel.
solar
Panels.
solar panels,
Mhm. Solar panels. Okay.
solar panels. Uh, this will help reduce the the amounts of energies that people have to pay for ele- for electricity
Okay.
from the government, I think. And of course, the the way that people consume food and products that should be considered carefully. People should change their normal habit
Okay.
by using sustainable um, product that friends that such as eco-friendly products
Mhm.
and reduce overconsumption.
Okay, reduce overconsumption. I think overconsumption, or basically we just keep buying cheap items. It's a main issue right now because the people they just love cheap things, cheap items, and cheap items are not meant to last. Sometimes they last you only a few months, and you have to buy new ones. So individuals, if you buy more cheap things, you actually encourage destroying an environment, destruction of the environment. Basically, if you have to be able to use your money well, you have to be able to be um, the harbinger, the harbinger of change. Cái giống như là một cái người mà đem đến sự thay đổi, mà giống ông thần là đem đến sự thay đổi đó. A harbinger of change. So this is harbinger, sorry. It's a pattern or thing that shows that something is going to happen soon, especially something bad. Giống như một cái người mà dự đoán, tiên đoán trước được sự thay đổi vậy đó. A harbinger of change. They have to be the one who force changes, force the businesses to promote these sustainability. All right, what else can you say?
And I want to mention about businesses uh, in, responsibility. Well, I strongly believe that businesses plays an crucial role in promoting sustainability. They
Sustainability.
just sustainability because business have a chance in in practicing um, new green technologies
Okay.
than individuals. I think that they each business can train their workers about sustainability and involve them in green uh, init- initiatives.
Sorry, let's try again. I don't understand that. Cái câu vừa rồi. Let's try that last sentence again. What do you say?
Initiative. Initiative. Uh, hmm. Okay, so start again. About businesses, I think they are placed on rural role in promoting sustainability,
Sustainability. Yes.
sustainability because they have a big chance in practicing green technologies. Uh, for example, my many business uh, use solar energies nowadays. Not only help them to reduce the amounts of electricity that they buy from the government,
Okay.
is also uh, help protect the environment because because of reducing mm, unrenewable energies.
Hmm.
Yes. Mm, bes- Besides that, mm, business can start to mm,
Yes.
invest, start to research on using green packagings.
Green packaging is the right thing to do. Let's talk about green packaging. These days, I don't understand why, but all the products is available on the shop right now. They have to put on plastics. That's annoying because, of course, those plastics is going to end up in the environment and destroying our planets. So those plastics, those plastic will end up in the oceans and destroying our environment. So it's very annoying because whenever I buy from the supermarket, there are at least like three different layers of plastics on the things that I buy. Ít nhất là ba lớp ni lông luôn á cho những sản phẩm mình mua. Well, that's super annoying. There should be new technology that it's environmentally friendly. You know, like for example, people should adopt these kind of banana leaves bags. Maybe banana leaf bags, những cái túi làm bằng lá chuối chẳng hạn. Yeah, we do have, I think we do have the technology to do that. But the problem is it takes time. It just takes a lot of time. Okay, so what are the most promising green technologies available today? What do you think? Let's talk about the most promising one.
Mm. The most I think about electric vehicles that uh, are um, becoming more and more popular nowadays. The and it's quite promising for many people becomes the price of their technologies are becoming uh, affordable for many people. It's not only about new technologies for uh, um, for trials.
Okay.
People
For
can
children, you mean for children, you mean?
for trials thử nghiệm.
For critical trial, you mean for trials. We don't use the word clinical trial because the word clinical trials is basically for drugs, for medicines. Thử nghiệm lâm sàng là dành cho thuốc, chứ còn cái này là trial, chứ là thử nghiệm thôi. All right, very good. What do you talk about trials now? What do you talk about? What do you say about?
Yes, I want to say that many electrical vehicles becomes more affordable and practical for people to buy. It's not only about some things for trials. That is
Trial.
quite far. It's quite unreal. I think, and when it applied properly, it's really
Properly,
use not
properly. When it's applied properly.
when it's applied properly, is it's become extremely useful thanks to electric vehicles. mm, the amounts of renewable energies are reduced. Mm, And if the fluor that many traditional vehicles nowadays consumes come from uh, fossil oils that are not
Fossil
afraid
fuel, you mean? It comes from fossil fuel
come from fossil fuel that are not friendly
to the environment at all. Yeah.
for environment.
Hmm. Okay, so let's talk about policies now. So how do government policies influence the adoption of environmentally friendly technologies? The hardest question in this whole topic.
Believe that the encouragement of government policies influence a lot in the way people in the way people um, use environmentally friendly technologies uh, and research these technologies because I think that the the freeze the freeze and time that that many companies which are researching these technologies have to buy are sometimes affordable for them to finish their inventions and even their research are successful, the the price of technologies are still very high.
Okay.
So people so people hard to
Access or
these tech
access? Careful. Access hay là access?
access.
People can find it hard to access.
In fact, it's hard to access these technologies um, as it's still in a lab. It's not uh it's not becomes popular
Mhm.
and it can access many people to reach the reach the considerable achievement. So it so I think that government policies should be in, should be encouraged
Mm.
this investment this in this from the companies by reduce tax or reduce or reduce projects that they have to do when they want to apply for a new inventions.
You mean project
I,
when they you mean when they have a new invention? Wait, can you say that again? I do not get it.
I want to talk about the uh,
So
process,
you did talk about like the projects. What about projects then, please?
the process. That's when people apply um for a new researchment for a
Không có
new
research
research
luôn nha.
for a for a new research
For a new research.
uh
Okay.
for new research.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah.
it's a complicated and time-consuming process when uh when um do something with the environment something with government về vấn đề pháp lý vấn đề về hành chính đó này thường là
Mhm.
nó sẽ
Administrative,
thủ tục phức tạp.
you mean the paperwork. The paperwork. Like they can just reduce the amount of paperwork. The amount of paperwork should be reduced. Should be reduced. The procedure, the procedures, the procedure, the procedure to apply for a patent should be reduced, should be simplified. Cái thủ tục để mà đăng ký cho một cái gọi là bằng phát minh sáng chế á, nên được đơn giản hóa đi, làm cho đơn giản đi chứ đừng phức tạp. The procedure to apply for a patent should be simplified. I do believe that. You know, if the patent, if the procedure is too complicated, it's too hard to get a patent, people will be deterred from inventing new things, because they know that they won't be protected. It actually deter people from inventing new things. Because why? They know that there won't be any patent to protect them. Cái patent nó để bảo vệ cái người mà inventor nha. Bằng phát minh sáng chế là cái để mà nó bảo vệ cái người phát minh sáng chế để không bị ăn cắp. You know, so basically, if you make the procedure to apply for a patent very difficult, very complex, you actually deter people from inventing these things. So maybe it's a good idea to make the procedure simply, or just simple. Okay, anything else you can add? No?
Yes, I think I want to talk about tax reduction and support for business of that government should do that because this will encourage companies
Encourage,
to become
encourage.
encourage companies with practice these these technologies to become more responsible toward the environment, especially large corporations
Mhm.
where profits are a significant focus when used when 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 they receive these reasonable assistance, they will mm, they will be they will be ready to support and in and practice sustainable technologies as reduce their financial problems while promoting environmental friendly uh, productions. It has great competitive advantage in the markets
A
where a,
competitive
com-
advantage.
a competitive advantage in the
A
market.
competitive advantage, một cái lợi điểm cạnh tranh, một lợi ích cạnh tranh, một cái gọi là gì ta?
Lợi thế.
Lợi thế cạnh tranh, yeah, một lợi thế cạnh tranh, thank you. Và một lợi thế cạnh tranh, it can become a competitive advantage. Very good. In the market, right? Okay, please continue.
Yes. Where consumers and companies increasingly value sustainability by fostering company responsibility, this approach provides long-term environmental and economic benefits,
Economic benefits.
encourage
Economic benefits.
economic benefits,
Economic benefits.
e-
Nhấn âm 3.
eco- economic
Economic
benefits,
benefits. Nó phải nhấn âm đúng nha. Những lợi ích về kinh tế. Economic benefits. Nhấn âm 3 nè.
econo-
It's economic benefits.
economic benefits.
Look at this one. Economic as an adjective. Phải nhìn vào cái dạng tính từ của nó.
Economic. Economic.
Economic. benefits,
economic,
lợi ích về kinh
economic.
tế nha. Okay, anything else? What's that noise? Okay. All right. I think we can end this.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah, I think that's all for this question. Let's try 158. Easier. Describe an online course that you have taken. 158. You should say what a course is about, when you took it, and on what platform. Platform nha, trên nền tảng nào. And what you have learned from it and how you feel about it. And part three is what are the advantages and disadvantages of online learning compared to traditional education. I do believe that you know the answer for this. How can online education be made more effective? Okay, this can require some thoughts, you know. How can you make an online tuition, online classes, online teaching, or online learning be more effective? Like, is there a way you can actually use what's it called? With the help of advanced or AI, artificial intelligence. With the help of artificial intelligence, you can use it to make online study more effective. Like, for example, they can answer questions very quickly, you know. And also, there won't be any like empty or dead space or dead time during the lesson because you know, you have to either look for the answer online or something like that. But the AI actually helps you to improve the flow of the lesson. Tại vì sao? Không phải tốn thời gian chết, nó gọi thời gian chết á, trong một cái lớp học để mà đi tìm câu trả lời, trong khi đó là mình có thể là cải thiện cái flow, cải thiện cái giống như là cái nhịp á, đi theo một cái hướng, cái dòng chảy của một cái bài học vậy đó. You can improve the flow of a lesson and it helps studying actually more enjoyable. It helps make studying more enjoyable. Nó giúp làm cho chuyện học trở nên là thích hơn. It helps make it studying more enjoyable. And what else? Think about the fact that people should, of course, they should come online on time, of course. Thật sự là học sinh đứa nào có bạn này đi trễ, đứa bạn kia đi không đi trễ, bạn kia đi đúng giờ, thì cái bạn mà đi trễ nó sẽ ảnh hưởng đến lớp. Of course, the one who come late to class, they will affect the class. Doesn't matter if it's like online or offline classes. With offline classes, actually, it affects more, you know. Đối với cái lớp học mà học trực tiếp mà mặt đối mặt á, đến nhà thầy hoặc là gì đó, thì đương nhiên là có một người đi trễ nó sẽ ảnh hưởng rất nhiều với những người khác luôn á, nhưng mà học online thì nó đỡ hơn. Actually, online education is actually easier if someone goes late, you know, if someone go late to class. Now, what challenges do students face when studying online? You know the answer. Now, how do online courses influence career opportunities? So think about sometimes in your career, you are required to take online courses. You are required to advance in your career only if you agree to take online courses, you know, and you have to take lots of exams. People often think that after their university, they will not have to study again, but wrong. It's a big, massive wrong. But because in this changing environment, in this ever changing market, it is crucial to keep on learning. Trong một cái thị trường mà nó cứ liên tục thay đổi thế này, thì cực kỳ tối quan trọng luôn á, là để tiếp tục cứ học liên tục. It's crucial to keep on learning these days, you know. So think about that, but focus on the word how, okay? Làm thế nào những lớp học online ảnh hưởng đến cái cơ hội nghề nghiệp? Think about that. Give some examples. What would happen to people who fail these online courses or they do not agree to take online courses, And of course, when you work, it's impossible, sometimes it's impossible to both work and do overtime work and then study online, or study in classes. So you have to take online courses with pre-recorded videos, với những video mà được ghi âm sẵn chẳng hạn. Those things help a lot. All right. And then, do you think online learning will replace traditional education in the future? Well, I think you know the answer for this one, but let's first focus on task two, okay? Okay, you have some time. Okay, so Ms. Trúc, can you describe an online course that you have taken? You cannot describe this course. You should describe
Yes,
something else. Don't describe my course, Mr. John's course. No, don't do that. Okay, please do it.
yes. I would like to mention an online course that I have taken.
Mhm,
It is about 12 skill on the 12 skills uh, in professional and personal tasks on a training website,
mhm,
which my companies collaborate with such websites
mhm,
every year, purchasing courses that align with the company's employee training goals. And workers uh, who applies for this course are
Course nha.
free.
Ho kéo dài nha.
Yes,
Course. Mhm,
are free to take part in. I think these programs like this are very uh, useful. In this course, I learned many skills such as management, uh, public speaking, communications, and negotiation skills that are not only useful in the workplace but also in personal life. Among them, I particularly uh, fond of financial uh, management and gurus soft skills that many people still struggle with, including myself. Uh, to be honest, I'm not good at manage. Uh, my
Managing.
I'm not good at managing my salaries, and I'm very happy that I have a chance to improve many skills from this
Hmm.
course, and hope to have more opportunities to take similar courses in the future.
Wow, it's a good one though. Now, so what are the advantages and disadvantages of online learning compared to traditional education?
Mm. In my opinion,
Mhm,
advantages of online courses are uncountable, not especially when compared to traditional educations. For many people, uh, I think it's really flexible to take part in an online courses
mhm,
because they can study at their own paces anywhere, anytime they
I
want.
think it's better to say they study better at their own pace because you mean to say pace as a general in a general sense, you know. Mình muốn nói về cái chữ pace đó như là một cái nghĩa chung, học với cái tốc độ của riêng họ, hoặc là không phải là học với những tốc độ của riêng họ, you know. Cái chữ pace đó em muốn nói là theo một cái nghĩa chung thôi. So let's try again. So they can study at their own pace.
Uh, yes, the attendee can study at their own pace, on their schedule, and from anywhere they feel are suitable for them. This is especially beneficial for those with work or families uh, commitments compared to traditional educations. This requires attending classes at fixed times and locations, which can be less mm, convenient. When people have any emergency that they can't take back in their classes, they cannot change time and location where can uh, they can take back in.
Okay.
Enters and one of reasons, the most important reason I think is about the freeze. The it's the cost of online courses seem to be more affordable and reasonable than a traditional classes because it's not uh it's it's because it's no need of materials, commuting costs, and facility requirements. Many courses are offer free or low
Free of
cost
charge, right?
options.
Free of charge or at no cost. At no cost or free of charge. Okay. So, how can online education be made more effective? Because you know, since the COVID-19, a lot of people have to study online. And to be honest, a lot of the courses, I do not see them as effective. So what do you think? How can online education be made more effective then?
Yes, to make online educations more effective, I, I believe that um, it's, uh, depends on the the encouragement of the companies that provides um, many platforms that creates online courses. As I said before, I applied for courses on education's websites. I have to pay amount of money to take part in on courses.
Mm,
And I think the quality of um, and I think the quality is very important for people to choose to learn online or not. The investment of time and of time the, and the and the weight these these courses provide the knowledge for people should be improved.
Mhm.
Some courses seem to be boring to access,
To
not
access
all
or access
to
carefully.
to
To
access
access, the tiếp cận, to access. All right.
to access, not only because people learned uh, alone alone with the
Alone,
vid al-
alone.
alone
Mhm.
with with the videos. That's hard for them to understand on the contents. They
Content
need
or the
content
content.
on the contents. Then I I know that these websites have a screens that people can can give their questions for the teachers,
Hmm.
but it's not but it's not meet their demands.
It doesn't meet their demand, you mean?
It doesn't meet their demands
Hmm.
because it take a a long time for these teachers to apply rely them and because
Replied. To
to
reply.
re, to rely, rely them and
Replied. To reply.
to reply them
Okay.
and because they can communicate directly, so sometimes it can easy for people to understand.
It can be easy for
It
people to
can
understand.
it, it cannot be easy for people to understand what the teacher want to show them, and that's a disadvantage of online education that I think
Education.
education that's I think.
All right. So, what challenges? Let's talk. Can you talk about challenges students face when studying online? Okay, think about the
Online
challenges.
course.
For example, can young students, like very young, like in elementary schools, should they study online? And what challenges? Because you know, a lot of young students, they cannot concentrate. They play games when they study online. So basically, their parents have to always be there, you know,
Mm,
all the way up until high school. Sometimes their parents have to be there as well. Because Vietnamese students, you know, a lot of children, they do not understand that they have to study, you know, and they are forced to study. Một cái sự thật hiển nhiên đó là rất nhiều học sinh người Việt bị bắt học chứ không phải là được học. You know, so basically they do not study online and they do not have a discipline. That's a problem. Discipline is a huge problem in Vietnam because from a young child they are not really taught good discipline, you know. Ngay từ nhỏ nó không được dạy cái gọi là cái kỷ luật nghiêm, thật là nghiêm rồi. You know, that's a huge problem in Vietnam. Now, so what do you think? Okay, please can you continue what challenges
mm.
the student face?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. I would like to begin with up with challenges that come from um, object objection.
What?
That's
Come from what? Say again.
come from objections. Objection.
Objection?
Ob objective. Is
You mean distraction?
not objective factors.
À,
Yes, objective factor.
objective factors là những nhân tố khách quan. And of course we have subjective factors as well, những nhân tố chủ quan. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Can you talk about them? Okay.
Yes,
What objective factors are you talking about then?
yes, uh, s- yes. There are problems with software, internet connectivity of platforms can intergroup learning and cause distraction for students.
All right.
It's because online course depends on the device that people use and the internet
The internet.
then and the internet quality is really important. Access to online courses require reliable internet and technologies, and this might be a barrier for some students who
Hmm.
cannot afford um, them.
Who cannot afford them. Yeah.
Yes,
All right. I see. Um,
and
yeah, what else then? But we're talking about challenges, aren't we?
yes, a challenges and a power
About,
subjective
about, about,
and about
baba,
subjective
about subjective factors.
factors
Mhm.
is mainly about human uh, uh, personality. Some students who are hard to pay their attentions on their school tasks
Okay.
classes because lack of personal interaction
Wow, the lack of
directly.
personal interaction is actually sometimes very important factor. The lack of personal interaction is super important for extroverts student, extroverted students. Những cái học sinh mà hướng ngoại á, thì cái sự mà thiếu đi cái tương tác giữa người với người nó quan trọng cực kỳ nha, một cái yếu tố rất là hiểm nghèo, một cái yếu tố cực kỳ quan trọng luôn á. So for extrovert students, they really thrive on personal interactions. So a class like that is absolutely not for them, right? Chắc chắn không dành cho họ rồi. Absolutely not for them, isn't it?
Yes, when student
Em phải trả lời chữ no mới đúng nha. No, it's not for them.
knows it's not
Ừ.
for them. When students um, have not uh, have not a chance to face interaction with their instructors and peers, we can we can influence their collaboration, networking, and support. I think many students think that they don't have to put their efforts on
Mm.
studying because there are not others peers that competitive that compete
Okay.
because they just learn in a is a content in a content spaces.
You mean in a very confined space? In a confined space, trong một không gian bó hẹp. Or it's a confined space, like for example, you mean inside a room, right? Do you mean inside
Yes,
a room or just
it's
inside like their own?
confined spaces.
No, no, space here is in general. Cái space đây là một cái ý nghĩa mà gọi là nói chung trong một không gian giới hạn. So in a confined space, I think. Oh, sorry, it's a here. In a confined space trong một không gian giới hạn. But normally people don't say spaces. Thông thường ta không dùng space mà số nhiều lắm nè, những không gian. All right, so let's talk about career opportunities now. So how do online courses influence career opportunities? What do you think?
Mm. Alternative. It, I think it's about two directions that if online courses are the main courses that people learn,
Mm.
I think it's not really good ways for people to improve their career opportunities
They are
because
what?
it's
They are,
not
say
enough.
again, they are what? What do you mean they are what opportunities? Their career.
It's
Career. Những âm hai nha. Career.
it's not.
Improve their career opportunities.
mm, I think about two directions about online courses. That if there are the main courses
Mm.
that people attend, it's not really good for their career opportunities because
Career opportunities.
career
Career,
opportunities
career, career. For their career
car-
opportunities.
for their career opportunities because traditional class still have many benefits
Mm.
than online
Benefit hay
courses.
là benefits? Careful.
Benef-
You
benefits.
have so many benefits. Yeah.
Yes,
Traditional
a real.
classes still have
Yes,
so many benefits.
yes, and of course, first is of a formal certificate. If talking about traditional classes, their certificate is more useful
Okay.
than online courses. But if talking about online courses as extra classes that people attend
Mm.
to improve some soft skill or to have another certificate
Okay.
besides their main courses in school or university, I think it's really good and effective for their future careers,
Career.
for their future career,
Career. For their
career
future
for,
career.
for their future career.
Okay.
Online, online courses are suitable for people don't have much time,
Who don't have?
who don't have much time
Hmm.
to learn an, to learn another skill besides their school work.
Hmm.
It's a it's a time consume it's time saving and save monies. Of course, many new skills people can learn through online courses allow people to learn and enhance um, valuable skills that are in
Valuable
demand,
skills.
enhance valuable skills that are in demand in various industries. The things that sometimes they don't have enough time to learn at university because they have to learn many subjects uh, in their majors and if people want to improve their skill on others um on other field such as they are in is engineer. They learn to be an engineer, but they want to learns another certificate to be a financial
Analyst
management.
mean financial manager or financial analyst, right? Phân tích tài chính hay là quản lý tài chính.
Yes,
Yeah, something like that.
yes,
Financial analyst. If they want to learn to be thì là phải trở thành là financial
to be
analyst.
a financial analyst.
Ồ, nhưng mà nếu mà học cái ngành á thì nó phải là financial analysis or analysis. Cẩn thận nha, phải dùng đúng cái từ nha. So you were talking about manager, right? Nhưng mà cái ngành của nó là managing. So manager or managing, yeah. Okay, you have to use the right word here. Now, what else can you add?
Yes, I want to talk this course as a opportunity to people to people open new
Career,
career path,
careers path.
career path. Online courses offer a flexible way for
Individuals.
individuals learn new uh, learn new majors first, and that give them a chance to switch their careers in it. People can uh,
Career chứ.
career to switch their
Okay.
career in it.
All right.
Yes, they have a chance to explore the real the real passions and what they're really good at. People and of course they can have a networking and career support
Career.
and career support. Many online courses offer forums, group
Okay, of course,
projects,
forum is important, no? Cái forum cũng quan
yes,
trọng nha. Forum. Anyway.
and
Mm.
group projects and networking opportunity that help people connect with professionals and people who share uh, the, the same ideas and habit. It can
Mm.
lead to job opportunities and even new career chance. Some online courses platforms even offer career coaching,
Ryan can
which
offer what coaching?
career coaching, career
Coaching.
career
Career
coaching.
coaching. Career coaching. Yes, nó gọi là nó gọi là gì ta? Hướng dẫn nghề nghiệp, đúng không ta?
Dẫn định hướng nghề nghiệp.
Định hướng. À wait, cái định hướng là một cái từ khác. So basically, I think the right word you're trying to use, it's basically career orientation, I think. Career orientation, I think.
Orientation.
Cái này mới là định hướng nghề nghiệp nè. Career orientation day, cái ngày định hướng nghề nghiệp á. Career orientation day for students. And I would highly recommend doing career orientation based on like birth charts, like use astrology to help people. Học về chiêm tinh đi thì biết được là cái định hướng nghề nghiệp thế nào thôi à. Chứ mấy cái test thì tôi không tin. I do not believe in those tests like personality tests. Ugh, those things are not reliable. Anyway, all right. So do you think online learning will replace traditional education in the future? What do you think?
I think that while online courses offer numerous advantages,
Numerous
there
advantages.
yes there are still unlikely to fulfill replace traditional for
Education.
many education for several reasons. In text, they can serve as extra options, depends on the individual's needs, uh, career goals, and, and learning preferences.
Learning preferences. Preferences.
Preferences.
Very good. Và cái sự mà người ta thích thích học theo kiểu nào hơn á, it depends on the learning preferences, the personality, and also the learning style. I think that is important. Learning style, những phong cách học khác nhau. The learning styles is different among different people, you know. You cannot expect people to learn in the same style. You cannot, because people are different. Okay, like you can talk about like people who have what learning style? Um, Visual learner. If people are visual, okay, visual learner. If people are visual learner, những người học bằng hình ảnh, it means they need more pictures to learn. They need colors. They need to see it to learn well. There are people who are auditory, auditorial, or auditory learner. People learn better with sound by mimicking sound, you know. Mimicking sounds. Những cái người mà học bằng âm thanh tốt á, họ có thể bắt chước những âm thanh đó, nhưng mà họ nhìn vào mặt chữ là họ chết. Auditory learners basically maybe they mimic sounds very well. But the problem is when they look at text, they just hate it so much. Some people they learn very well by writing it down, by writing things down, you know. Có những người học tốt bằng cách mà họ phải viết ra họ mới học được nha. Or there are some people they can study well with activities. It's called kinesthetic, I think. Kinesthetic or kinesthetic learner, I think. I'm not so sure if I write it the right way, but let's see. Kinesthetic learner. Moment. Kinesthetic. Kinesthetic learner is someone who learns best through physical activities, movement and hands-on experience. Có những người học tốt nhất bằng cách mà trải nghiệm, mà giống kiểu mà cầm tay chỉ việc, phải lao vô mà làm thì họ học được. Hoặc là phải có hoạt động đội nhóm, hoạt động gì đó họ mới học được tốt. Hoặc là phải có hoạt động thể chất họ mới học được tốt chẳng hạn. They prefer to move around, don't like to sit still. Those people, they are the worst for online learning, you know. Những cái người mà học bằng cách mà phải di động nhiều, chuyển động nhiều mới chịu học được á, thật sự mà nói là họ quậy lắm, và họ không ngồi yên chỗ được đâu, cho nên là học online mà không nổi đâu, không thể nổi. And they enjoy making things with their hand, they like to try new things, solve problem by doing. Những người đó là học bằng trường đời á, kiểu vậy đúng nghĩa luôn á, chứ học trên trường lớp không được. Those people they actually learn through like trial and error. Trial and error đúng nghĩa là thử và sai á, cái kiểu mà học của họ. Well, I mean, there might be other kind of people who learn well, but they learn well by books. Một số người học tốt bằng sách nha, but some people they learn well by storytelling. Học tốt bằng cách mà họ kể chuyện, hoặc là họ hỏi han người khác. Some people they learn well through asking question, you know. Cho nên nó cực kỳ đa dạng nha, cái kiểu học á, phong cách đa dạng lắm. Like a lot of different kind of style of learning I have seen throughout like my years of teaching, you know. Vậy 18 năm rồi gì nữa. I've taught like for 18 years, so I've seen things. All right, you have anything to add? Còn gì để thêm vô không Trúc? You have anything to add here?
Yes, I think it's about the target persons, target people that are suitable for online learnings or traditional educations. I think
Education.
educations. I believe that's determined and
Determine, you mean?
determined and patient pers- patient person with a strong ability to focus is suitable for online learnings because they have clear learning goals, such as aiming for a promotions or training a job. I think they have be to be a, adult to be adult because children and young people usually don't pay their attentions on learning enough, not much less online learning. Traditional education is still suitable for them more
Mm.
because their interested are teachers,
Instructor.
instructors, or teachers can help them to focus on their work because they have a person to force them to learn. I think
To force them to learn, yeah. Well, I
yes,
basically a lot of people they require a beating to learn. Just to be honest, nhiều người phải quánh mới chịu học. You know, a lot of people they deserve they actually needs the stick, a whip, you know, a whip or a stick to learn, you know. Phải roi mới chịu học chẳng hạn. A lot of people like that, they don't have discipline. They have no discipline, really. Mấy người không kỷ luật á, you know, không phải mà đòi hỏi họ tự học được đâu thiệt luôn á.
yes,
All right, so traditional education can still help a lot of people, I do believe. But online learning, it requires you to be proactive. And you have to be the one who demand to be educated, to demand an education. Bạn phải là cái người mà phải đòi hỏi tôi được giáo dục cơ, chứ không phải là bị người ta ép học, you know. But so still, we still need traditional education in the future. Vẫn cần phải có cái lối học truyền thống tương lai nha. Tại vì có rất nhiều người không chịu tự học á. I think. All right, so I think that's all for today now. I think we can end it here. All right. Any question? Do you have any question?
not
All right, we
no.
can end it here then.